I hope I didn't miss anything yesterday by being absent. I left my vlog in the hands of my girlfriend, and I hope that it went all right. I hope you guys got some good information out of that. Something that I wanted to announce, because I have two really big announcements for today, and I was only anticipating having one. And what it has to do with is, it has to do with why I'm not bothering to free the Gryffindor Brilliant student, although I don't really think Gryffindor students are that brilliant. It's the Hufflepuff students that are brilliant. Those are the ones that I'm not freeing either. And there's a very good reason why. If I go and look at not my Portkeys, if I go and look at my registry here and I tap on my events, you will see that I have like 7 of the Ravenclaw students and 6 of the Slytherin students, but none of the Hufflepuff and none of the Gryffindor. The reason is I'm headed to Vancouver. Yes, British Columbia, Canada. I'm headed there tomorrow morning, which is this morning when you guys are watching this video. In fact, I'll probably be getting to the airport here pretty soon from when this video goes live. But one of the things that I love about this game is I love how it stamps where you free your first Foundable. So you can see with the Brilliant Ravenclaw student, yesterday I was in Pasadena, and here we go. This one is in Pasadena. Now, I have encountered these, but I didn't free them. So I've got my fingers crossed that at least they don't show up as being Pasadena or somewhere else. If I look at other bits of my registry, most notably the oddities section, you will see that my Pixie, Brea, my Brown Centaur, Los Angeles, my Vampire, La Habra Heights, and so on and so on. But here it is, the Oddities 2 page. This one is, I love this because first and foremost, I have Doxys, Atlanta, Georgia, all right? And then Horned Serpents, which do spawn in Southern California. They do not spawn in Los Angeles. You have to get outside the city. You have to go up to Big Bear Mountain in order to see these. And I'm actually really hoping to do a lot of damage on this Foundable in Canada because Pokemon has told me they spawn everywhere. But as you can see, this is Boston, Massachusetts. If I looked at the Horned Serpent egg, it's Solving, which is, if you'll remember, that was kind of the wine country. And then I have an Erkling from Los Angeles, and then the little leprechaun from Burbank. So every single one on there, there's Georgia represented, there's Massachusetts represented, in California. So 3 different states. I love that. I think it's really cool. And so what I've purposely done is, I've actually, on these Magical Games and Sports, we have that brand new registry page, purposely avoided the Luna and the, which one is this? Is it Hermione? I've avoided them because I want to get an international stamp into my book of registries. So there you go. I'm headed to Canada. I will be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, come back on Sunday. I fully anticipate doing videos every day while I'm there, uploading to be determined. My plan is to continue to do content, but sometimes when you're not in where you're comfortable, where you know, sometimes getting uploads is a little difficult. So that explains why I'm not going to be freeing any of those Foundables, and if I go to, at least until today for you guys when you're watching this, and if we go over to the special events, that means that I'm not going to be able to recover 2 brilliant Hufflepuff student Foundable fragments to complete this just yet. Obtain 3 Portkeys by unlocking portmanteaus. This one should be relatively easy for me to do, and I've got something that I really want to show you because I'm telling you, like, this game may not go down in the chronicles of gaming as like the biggest or the best geolocation game to ever hit the market. In fact, it's something drastic would have to happen for that to be the case. But what they've done with these Portkeys, portmanteaus, is absolutely phenomenal, and I think this is going to be what future gamers, mobile gamers, look back on and say, that was kind of the turning point that launched us into where we are today. But as you can see, I've got 0.7 kilometers to go before I unlock my first brilliant 3K Portkey, and let me tell you, they are absolutely phenomenal on the inside, but there's a little bit of a trick to it, so I want to make sure and get that taken care of. Also, I'm pretty close to leveling up to 30. So what I'm going to do is, before I forget, because I always forget, is I'm going to pop a Barufio's Brain Elixir, get that double XP to make sure that I get to level 30. And we do have our first Brilliance Foundable. It is, it's a Ravenclaw student, so we can go ahead and try to free this guy. Like Andrea said in yesterday's vlog, all that she notices about these Brilliant students is the fact that they're students that are harder to catch. It's kind of funny to get somebody else's take on things. I think it's probably is indicative of what a lot of people think. I like them. I don't necessarily think that they're all that much more difficult, but I mean, they probably are a little bit more difficult. I wouldn't say that they're terribly difficult, but I don't need this, so we're gonna skip that. And I'm gonna continue trying to walk off this Portkey, and then I'm gonna go to this fortress and battle, because I believe I should have some rune stones here. If I go look at my inventory, I only have one, so I need to do some leveling up and then do some fortress battles. The nice thing about this little trail that I'm walking on right now is it's perfectly straight, which means that I'm going to get hopefully pretty accurate distance off of my walking. And look what we have here. We have a little chance for some vindication on the Monster Book of Monsters. Now, a lot of people have said maybe that you were talking too long and they tend to flee when you talk longer, so I'm going to drop my potion and fire away at this thing quickly. It still resisted me. And once again, we're gonna go super quick. My trace is not all that great, as it's just good. So I think that pretty much puts that theory to rest, that if you wait before trying to take on the encounter, it's more likely to flee, because that was as quickly as I could possibly do it, and it still departed, even when using a potion. And before I take on the tower, I do have the opportunity to catch or free an additional Slytherin student. Now the flee rates on these is extremely low, so I'm not too concerned about this one running away, and as I say that, it probably will, but it didn't, so we're good. The thing is I believe this is going to allow me to rank up, and if you get tired of freeing these Foundables, it's really a good opportunity to get some XP, and it's a good opportunity to farm a lot of those scrolls that you need a ton of. But if I go to my events, just like I suspected, I'm going to level up, and as you can see here, I believe I'm going to get 5 scrolls. So there's no reason to avoid catching all these brilliant Foundables. In fact, you should probably continue to do so even after you finish the event, just because it's the best way to farm those scrolls. Not that scrolls are extremely difficult to come by, but you need a lot of them. So any of them that you can get a better rate of return through the brilliant events. Now here is, before I get in the tower, a problem that I have run into is I'm brewing this invigoration draft, and I'm going to brew another one. But the problem is, if you'll notice, for all my Stimulos, I have no snowdrop. I have not seen snowdrop on in the wild in at least 2 days now. I've gotten some out of greenhouses, but I haven't seen any other than that. And other people have told me it's just me. I put it out on Twitter and they're like, nope, I see it all the time. It's everywhere. So I don't know what it is. It's been extremely hot here in Southern California yesterday and today. Yesterday, it was day sunny. Today it's day overcast and there's not a cloud in the sky, so but it doesn't matter. The point is there are no snowdrops spawning in my area, and I went to Brea, I went to Burbank, I went to Pasadena, no snowdrops, so I don't know what's up with that. But because I did gather an additional runestone, I'm going to go ahead and battle a fortress tower. I'm going to do tower chamber 4, just because I'm going to do what gives me the highest rewards for my runestone. And with that, success. I really think doing the highest tower you possibly can without using potions is the way to go. A Gryffindor crest this time, but no luck on the fragment for the brilliant event. I've done 3 runestones. I've only gotten 1 of the fragments. So what I'm going to do for this one is I'm just going to jump down into 1-1. We'll just knock this one out really quickly and see if maybe I can get my second fragment. I'm definitely going to have to continue doing this event just because like there's still a lot to do. I still have page 3 and page 4 to go, so I will get plenty of rune stones, but I'd kind of like to grind out some rune stones. Maybe that's what I'll do in Canada, is grind out some rune stones and then get a lot of scrolls and finish out these towers. Wow, that was one hit and still nothing. So I'm 1 for 4 on my drop rates, and it didn't matter if I was doing the bigger tower or the littler tower. It just did not matter at all. So I completed that. Let me see how close I am on this Portkey. Probably not too far off now. So 2.7 out of 3. All right, I've hit up the 3 greenhouses that are around me, and I've come up with a total of 4 snowdrop. I've already started brewing a couple of potions, extimula potions, in order to help out with that. But yeah, I don't know. It's just pretty perplexing as to why I'm not able to come up with snowdrops. I really wish I could stockpile a bunch of those, because I really need to start preparing for FanFest. And yes, I'm officially going to FanFest. I don't have any details as far as when I'm going to get there, where I'm staying, any of that. But yes, I am officially going to FanFest, so I'm looking forward to that. I need to start brewing some potions, big time though. Let's get into this Portkey, because this is, I haven't seen it personally. I've seen video, and it looks just absolutely phenomenal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Portkey now, and we go on the Hogwarts Express. So I'm going to just drop this here. Look at this. Like, how cool. And I really want to get up. And what you should do, and I will do this in other ones, not this one, but what you should do is anywhere within this little square that is the bright white light, you can walk around and move around within. So you can actually go look through the hallway. Like, how cool is that? And you can like stick your head through the doorway. Now, where are the wax works? Because if you look around, you'll notice, God, that is so cool. But you'll notice there are no wax works. Like, look at the detail. I love that I can look through the door and out the other window. Well, here's what you do in order to get the wax works. They're actually outside the Hogwarts Express. And a tip that I've heard is if you rotate your phone this way, it helps, because apparently these waxworks go racing by in a hurry. And oh, there's one. Wow. So see, did you even see that? Like, I might have to slow this thing down, but oh, see, look, they go by so quickly that yeah, you really got to be on your game here. There's one. No. Like, I kind of feel like I need to stand up. Oh, there. No, I missed it. Where is another one? I feel like I shouldn't be sitting down to do this. No, I missed again. I feel like I really shouldn't be sitting down to try to do. Oh man, that was a big wax bird. I should have picked up right there. But there's one on the hill. I'm actually gonna stand up. No. Okay, so now I'm standing. Let's see. Like, but doing this one-handed isn't really gonna work either. These are tough. I'm not gonna. There's one, and I missed it. All right, I'm gonna put the camera down. I'm actually gonna try to get these, but actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to let this take over the entirety of my screen, and then I'm gonna kind of have a look around and try to get some waxworks. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that was extremely difficult. I mean, it's really cool, except for when you're out in public and everybody's looking at you like, what is this guy doing with his camera out? But like, that wasn't easy, and it looks really cool. I want to look around even more, get into a big open area where I can fully immerse myself down in there. But just absolutely phenomenal technology, and yeah, I can't wait to get the rest of these open. I'm at 0.6 of my next one, and then I have an opening. What I'm probably going to do is just not pick up many Portkeys between now, since I already have the 3, or actually I needed 5. So I will pick up more Portkeys and continue to get those taken care of, because I think I needed 5 fragments, but I leveled up, so I got another runestone, and that is great. Level 6, 5 more scrolls. You see how easy that is? And so there you go. Definitely another brilliant. So I will have 4 now. Super easy. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I will see you guys next time from Canada, and look for a little bit of a collaboration between Pokemon and myself. I'm sure we'll do something, maybe battle some fortresses. I know he's a Magi-Zoo, I'm a professor. Maybe we'll try to 2-man and see how high we can get. I don't know, we'll see. That's all I've got for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and until next time.